Welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be looking at some icons that you can actually get for under 200,000 coins. So as you can see, we have Overmars, we have Michael Owen, Michael Laudrup, and also Gary Linekar. But before we get into the video, if you want to buy some cheap Ultimate Team coins, make sure to go and check out igvault.com and use a discount code EzekielGamingHD at the checkout to get yourself 6% off your order. So as I was saying, guys, you can afford all of these icons whether you're on PlayStation or Xbox. If you're on PC, they're slightly out of your range. I think about 220 to 250. Obviously, the PC market is very, very expensive. That's just the way it is. So all these players are actually very low rated. Obviously, Gary Linekar here being the highest rated player. They've actually got some okay stats that, you know, on the card. 84 pace, 88 shooting, 81 dribbling. But how does it actually perform in game? Laudrup here with 87 pace, 89 dribbling looks really good, but the shooting is bad. So he's more of a cam, more of a winger. So if you're going to be actually putting these players into a squad, I'd say he's more of a winger. Just like Overmars here, 88 pace, 87 dribbling, and he's also got the 5-star weak foot. As I said, though, ignore the prices because I'm probably on a different platform to you. If you're on Xbox, PlayStation, you can get all these cards here for under 200,000 coins. I'd say out of the two, Michael Owen and Gary Linekar. Michael Owen definitely has the better dribbling, feels better on the ball. I expected Gary Linekar's shooting to be better, but you know what? I don't want to give too much away. We're going to get into some gameplay straight away after I just show you the custom tactics and what formation I was using them in. So I was using them in a 4-2-2-2, 4-2-2-2. Of course, I was playing Michael Owen and Linekar up front as strikers because they are useless in pretty much every other position, with Overmars in the cam position and Laudrup as well. So let's see how they perform. Also, something to mention is I haven't put Laudrup into the striker position because they all have 9 chemistry. I feel like it's even to be doing that. You know, if I put him into a striker position, he would have 10 chemistry and the other players would only have 9. So at least it's all even. They all get an equal amount of chemistry boost. I have gone for a finisher chem style on Overmars. It was the most popular on Footbin, so I think, you know, most people would probably pick a finisher, although a hunter would also work, especially to boost that shooting and really maximize his pace. But of course, with the other strikers, you definitely want a hunter. So let's get into some gameplay and show you the pros and cons of these cards. Right guys, so usually for the gameplay I would get enough gameplay, let's say about 2 minutes worth for each player, and that way the video would be over 10 minutes, which is good for YouTube and also good for you guys to see enough gameplay for each player. But I'll be honest with you, it was a struggle actually to get gameplay. Even in friendlies, people are quite try-hard, you know, maybe they're testing out a team, but you know, the average player on FIFA these days is much better, probably because of the Rivals and Foot Champs competitive game modes. It just kind of forces people to, well, get better at the game. Without further ado, let's get into the gameplay, talk about it. You can see quite a few chances I've had right in front of goal, across the goal as well, which I feel like is definitely the meta for FIFA 22. Normally it's near post, like this one here with Laudrup, again missing. But you know, because it's got the lowest shooting, I wasn't expecting miracles with him. But yeah, I did struggle to score, even with the players such as Overmars in this position here. You think, oh, that's got to be a goal, and he misses the target by quite a bit. It wasn't even the post. So overall, this first game that I played with him, it wasn't looking too good. As I said previously, though, definitely out the two, Linekar and Owen, I do prefer Owen's dribbling. He feels much more balanced on the ball. He is smaller, but at the same time, you know, Linekar's not big enough to really make a difference when it comes to a physical presence. So if I had to pick one of the two, Michael Owen or Linekar, I would definitely go for Owen. Trying a little bit of some techers there by going for a left-footed volley. Missed that by hitting the post, just knocked it in. Gary Linekar there winning the header. But that was pretty much it for the aerial sides of things. Everything else was inside the box with the feet. But you can see just time and time again, I'm in great positions, and I'll be scoring these goals if I had Ben Yedder, if I had Benzema, Immobile. You know, 4 times out of 5 I'd be scoring them. But with these players, it felt like 2 times out of 5. It was a real struggle to get into perfect position. And even there with Laudrup, I saw a bit of keeper movement, and Areola saves it, which is a great save. But what Laudrup really lacks is that shot power. So I think if you do pick a Laudrup, make sure you try to put him out on the wing. He actually found quite a lot of space, but his actual finishing and shooting is not great. Of course, Overmars has the best feel on the ball because 1, he has the finisher chem style, but 2, he just, you know, is very small and he has great agility and balance anyway. So yeah, if you want someone that's going to feel good on the ball, maybe you could play him in the cam position or just play him out on the wing, like I previously mentioned. That was probably the best shot out of all of the gameplay that I got so far with Overmars. Here, just juking him a little bit there with the Michael Owen, and a quick bit of movement around the back and finish up with Laudrup. So what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to rank these players from best to worst. The prices of these cards are actually pretty even, so it's not like one's massively cheaper than the other, so you're not getting better value for any of these cards. They're all the same. Of course, Overmars can be a different position and create different teams for you guys, different links, but all the others should be able to provide the same links by being icons, unless you get strong links with the England nationality. So the worst player by far out of these 4 players is definitely Gary Linekar, and funnily enough, he is the highest rated, but I feel like on this game, you know, the dribbling is essential, the left stick dribbling is essential, and the passing as well. Even with strikers, you need to have some decent passing because you're going to take that, you know, ball on, so good ball control followed by a decent short pass, and sometimes occasionally some long passing. So you can see here, long passes 66, long passes means aerial passes, it doesn't actually mean the distance of the pass. Short pass means ground pass, which is okay, but you did feel it, you know, if he had to make a pass at like a 45-degree angle, you really felt that it was a struggle for him, and if the opponent kind of cottoned onto it, they're going to block that pass straight away. So definitely the worst player. You know, if I had to spend 200,000 coins, he would be at the bottom of this list. The next one is actually Michael Owen. I expected, you know, Michael Owen to be higher up. Actually, I expected him to be at least second, maybe even first, just because his stats look good. Actually, 91 reactions. You know, his composure is quite low, but he's got okay agility, okay ball control. His shooting stats look fantastic. Plus a Hunter Chem style, it's going to boost his pace. I was expecting him to be good, but he wasn't great. You saw many times in that gameplay, probably like a good 3 or 4 times, he would miss a shot, even if it was with his left foot. He's got 4-star weak foot, and I feel like 4-star weak foot, I could score that with a Benzema, an Immobile, a Ben Yedder, an Informed Davids. You know, I don't know why I'm naming these players. I've just used these players a few times, and they're not particularly high rated. They're about 30 to 50,000 coins maximum, probably about 20,000 coins. So for 200,000 coins, you're really not getting much for this card. Even if you do get some good links, I'd rather play with some of my players with 8 chemistry. Now, the player at the in the second position, it's going to be quite difficult to choose between the two, but I will put Laudrup as the second. The reason why is simply because of weak foot. I think 5-star weak foot adds more unpredictability to your attack, but Laudrup was good out on the wings. With a Hunter Chem style, he found the space, he had the pace, and you can see here that his passing was really good as well without a boost. So he's got 87 vision, 86 short passes, so his ground passing was pretty good. Didn't have much strength, but you didn't really need it because he was on the wings anyway. And of course, in the first position, the best player out of the lot is Overmars. Although it is a struggle to say he's worth 200,000 coins. Of course, it's because they're icons. They're super rare. There's not many of them on the game. But with a finisher chem style, of course, that boosted the dribbling and the shooting stats. The shooting was bad at times, but with 5-star weak foot, you can just keep cracking, and you know, you didn't have to go in a specific position to shoot. Whereas with the other players, you try to use their strong foot if you could. So yeah, that's pretty much summed up this video. Probably not as long as I expected this video to be, but if you'd like me to cover another budget range, maybe 500,000 coins or 1 million, or maybe, you know, wait till the prime icons come out, the prime icon moments, let me know in the comment section which players you'd like me to cover. Maybe some midfielders, some defenders, but these are the best players, the best strikers or attackers you can get for under 200,000 coins on FIFA 22. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure you drop the like, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and the notifications are on, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.